Welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you how to replace the side marker bulb in my 2013 F-150. This is going to be pretty straightforward, so let's jump right in. The first thing you want to do is pop your hood so we can access the bolts that hold the headlight in place. Once the hood is popped open, let's locate the 3 bolts that hold the headlight in. There are 2 bolts up top, one right here and the other right here. And in order to get to the 3rd bolt, we need to peel back this mini splash shield. And there's the 3rd bolt. All 3 of these bolts are 10mm, so let's get them removed. You shouldn't have to worry about the headlight falling down on you because there are clips that hold it in place. More on those later in the video. There's one. And there's 2. One more bolt left. And now all 3 are removed. In order to pull the headlight straight out, you need to move it around a little so you can get your fingers between the headlight and the fender on the side. But be careful, you don't want to pull on one side too hard because it can cause damage to the headlight assembly. Eventually, there will be enough room to get your fingers between them so you can pull the headlight straight forward just like this. Now we can work on getting the wire for the side marker bulb unplugged. This is the socket that plugs into your side marker bulb, and the standard bulb for these trucks is 168. Now let's get that bulb out of there. You can remove the electrical socket first, or do what I'm doing and use it to help you turn the bulb counterclockwise to get it out of the housing. Now pull up, and once the light is clear, we can remove it from the socket. I had a little bit of trouble getting the bulb out of there, and I think it was because the bulb was burned out for quite a long time. I'm not sure if someone replaced the bulb with the wrong one, or if these just burn out quickly, but mine also showed signs of premature wear. I'll show you what I mean. Once I finally got the bulb out of the socket, you can see the bottom of the bulb was burnt to a crisp. Also, look at the socket right here. That's not supposed to happen. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this over the next few months. Let me know down in the comments if you have the same problem and whether or not it's something to worry about. Now go ahead and grab your new bulb. You really should avoid touching the bulb, but since these are so small, it's going to happen. More on that in a bit. Go ahead and push the new bulb into the socket. Just like that. Now you should really clean the bulb's surface with a rag or a microfiber towel to remove any residue that was left behind from touching it. Even if you are wearing gloves, it doesn't hurt to give it a quick wipe down. Okay, so looking at the 4 tabs around the edge, you can see there is one tab that's bigger than the others. That tab needs to be placed in the bigger opening in the housing, right here. Makes sense, right? Now carefully try to slowly push the bulb through the opening while trying to prevent it from hitting the sides of the opening. Once it's flush, you can give it a quick turn clockwise, and the bulb is now perfectly seated and in place. Alright, now grab your headlight and make sure the top bracket goes over top of the plastic shield here. Don't press it all the way in yet. Let me show you something really quick. If you look on the side of the headlight, you will notice 2 gray locking tabs and 2 black plastic guide pins. You want to make sure they go into these holes behind the fender right here. Here's a better look at them. The oval slot is for the bottom locking tab. Then you have these 2 circular holes for the black guide pins. And then the other oval hole is not in view, but it is right above the top circle. You want to make sure they line up perfectly while the bracket is still above like this. Then you can push it straight in. Just like that. Let's take another look at that from the side of the truck. You want to carefully maneuver the headlight assembly into place like this, and then once you are lined up, give it a little push. Perfect. Now grab your 3 bolts and hand tighten them in. Then grab your 10mm socket and tighten them down. Once I start feeling some resistance on these bolts, I like to give them a little less than a quarter of a turn, and then that's it. These are screwing into plastic and you don't want to torque them down too much. I'll show you what I mean on all 3 bolts. As I start feeling resistance on the side bolt, I will give it a quick turn, just like that. That's all you need. Now do the same for the other 2. Go ahead and tighten it down until you feel resistance, and then give it a quick turn. Perfect. Once more, give it a quick turn after feeling some resistance, and now you are done. All that's left for you is to close your hood and you are done. Great job. That's all there is to it. If you found any part of this video helpful or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss a video from our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.